Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So here's my second video, and it's about a week since the COVID announcement. So the first official day of lockdown was Wednesday, and I got home like a bit after we were officially in level 4 because I was working. So my work, we had to stay later to bleach everything and scrub down everything and make sure that it was all safe and clean, and then like perishables, and because there's lots of food there obviously at a bar, we had to get rid of that, and it just took a lot of work but it was good that we had like 4 of us there, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to get it done. Yeah, so if I didn't mention before, I work full-time at a bar in central Christchurch. For those of you who have been there and seen me there, you'll know which one it is. But we also got some mint chocolate cheesecake for free, which was very nice. And we got some, because me and my boyfriend both work at the same bar and restaurant, and we got some big slices of this mint chocolate cheesecake, and so good. And because they were so big that we like cut it into each piece into thirds, because there's 6 of us in my bubble here, and we all had it with ice cream for dessert on the Wednesday night, which was really nice. Everyone said compliments to the chef. Okay, so that's what I did Wednesday evening. We had a little movie night with the mint chocolate cheesecake and ice cream, and assuming I got home, because I live 20 minutes out from the city, and so we first went to my boyfriend's flat so he could pick up all his stuff, because he decided that he was going to stay at mine for lockdown. And then we went back here, and we got here just before 1, and we had a bit of a sleep in, and then we got up at like 11 because we didn't have much on. We didn't really have anything we had to do that day. I was meant to be working, but then obviously COVID, so I was meant to be working the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that obviously didn't happen, so we just slept in. We've been binge watching Riverdale. We're currently up to halfway through season 3. We're up to episode 15 of season 3, and it's very good. I'm actually really enjoying it, because I have watched up to season 4, I think, like a couple years ago, like when it first came out and it was really big, and then I just stopped watching it for some reason. I don't know, I just got busy and bored of it. But anyway, I decided let's re-watch it, because he'd never seen any of the episodes, so we watched it all the way from season 1. We started it about a month ago, and now we're halfway through season 3. That was about it on a Wednesday. Wednesday was pretty quiet. So on Thursday it was actually quite productive. I went outside and played basketball with my brother and my dad and my boyfriend. It was me and my brother versus those two, and we won, which, not that it was a competition or anything, but anyway. And then me and Callum went in the dinghy, and there's a pond behind me, and we rode around in that for a bit, and then kind of just chilled, watched a few episodes of Riverdale. We made nachos for dinner that night, and then we had a bit of a games night. We played Scrabble and Monopoly Deal and Harry Potter Dobble, and not gonna brag, but I did clean up. And as well, while we were playing our games, we watched more Riverdale, and Riverdale is just, I don't know why I didn't get back into it sooner. I'm actually quite enjoying it again, because I haven't watched it in a while. Like last time I watched it, I think I was 16 and I'm now 19, so it's a different experience, but I'm liking it. Cheers! Kind of went inside, it was a bit of a day. Like, it was really warm, so I went outside for a bit, and I walked our little dog, and then I did a puzzle actually, and I read my book Wuthering Heights, by Emily Bronte, if any of you know that. We had roast chicken for dinner. And then for dessert, me and Callum had made a chocolate self-saucing pudding, which always goes down a treat in my family. And that was really good. We had that with ice cream. We watched Inception, which, I don't know, I'm not going to say I hated it, but no, I didn't really like it. It wasn't my kind of movie, because it was like how I would describe Inception. It was a kind of science fiction, kind of mind game kind of movie, because it just had more like layers and it got very in depth, and I got very lost and confused, and I was like watching it the whole time and I was like, what is going on? And because it's quite a long movie as well, I just kind of did not follow. So that's what happened on Friday. On Saturday we just chilled, because no one had, like, my siblings didn't have school obviously because it's the weekend, so we just chilled, watched some Riverdale. I read some more of my book. I think we had another game of Scrabble. Anyway, so we watched Avatar. I've never seen Avatar before. Like, all the girls in my house had not seen Avatar, but the boys had, and they're like, oh, it's really good, like, you should watch Avatar. And it's quite a long movie, like it's 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I was like, I wish I'd seen this sooner. It was definitely an experience. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so after we had like dinner and we watched Avatar, then most people went to bed apart from like me, my dad and my sister. We stayed up and we watched Jumanji, but then after, because it was like 10:30 by the time we'd finished Avatar, I watched half of Jumanji, I think, and then I was like, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. And they didn't end up finishing it either because they were pretty tired too. That was my Saturday, guys. So on Sunday, basically just chilled, did a bit of cleaning, vacuumed like the whole living rooms and the kitchen area and the hallways, and then mopped all of that. Called my cousins and we had a little Zoom call catching up about what we'd been doing, and because they're in their last year of high school, they were like saying about how they had like school stuff and they had their formal postponed to October because it was meant to be the Friday that's just been, but obviously with COVID it can't happen. And then we were just talking about the lockdown and all that fun stuff. So on Monday it was me and my boyfriend Callum's 1 year anniversary, and he got up and made pikelets for breakfast, which was really nice. We had maple syrup, or was it golden syrup? One of the two. I can't tell the difference, to be honest. With chocolate chip ice cream, and then we watched an episode of Riverdale while we were eating them, and then we got up. I put on a dress because it was a really nice day, and then we watched the COVID announcement. It was one of my friend's birthdays, and she's one of the ones in the hall in Auckland. So it's not her that has COVID in the hall, but someone in her hall has COVID, tested positive for COVID. So she's actually in her room, like she couldn't go home and can't see anyone in her hall, like just has to stay in her room, which kind of sucks, seeing it was her birthday yesterday. So that was a bit sucky. So I just called her, see how she was doing and stuff, and then we had dinner, and my sister had made pulled pork quesadillas, and it was pretty good. Me and Callum had already planned to have a little movie night. We were going to do 2 movies. I had a choice, and that was Divergent, and then his choice was Spirited Away. But then we were like, because we're in lockdown for longer, here's a thought. We do Divergent series, and then we have another anime night where we watch Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Castle in the Sky, I think is what we said we were going to watch. And so that's what we're going to do another night, and we watched the whole Divergent series, which was actually pretty good, and we had our little snack box, and I'm just still disappointed, to be honest. You'll see after this, in the photos and the little videos from that day, that I'm just disappointed that there's no Allegiant Part 2. Hey guys, just out here on a lovely Monday, out for a walk with the dog Tilly, which I'll show you in my next video. And it's a really nice day. So this is little Tilly. She's a Bichon Cross Chihuahua. She's quite a little speed walker, as you can see. But yeah, she loves going out for walks. We can't walk our other dog at the moment because he had surgery last Thursday. So Tilly is 4 years old now. We got her in 2017 as a little puppy. She was so tiny, like she could fit in my hand. So me and Callum just finished part 1 of Allegiant, and we were like, oh, part 2's not on Netflix, because we'd been watching all the movies on Netflix. And then he searched up to like try and find it online, and then apparently part 2 was never made. And I was like, I swear this is a thing, like I swear, like, because it says part 1 in like the movie, it's like Allegiant part 1, so it's like, maybe it's like Hunger Games and like Harry Potter and things where they have a part 2, like it has to be. And I was like, they could have like ended it there, but you know, I've never seen part 2 actually, I've only seen part 1. And then we searched it up and it's not actually a thing. And Callum's like, yeah, I think I remember some of my friends, they, like, we've been down this rabbit hole before where we searched it up and part 2's not a thing. So now we're here to Tuesday, and it's actually a really lovely day, which is why I'm sitting outside. It's like 21 degrees. I'm actually in shorts for the first time in a while, and yeah, I wish I got up early this morning because last night, obviously after we had our movie marathon, we didn't finish watching Allegiant till like around 1:32, and so we had to sleep in, and then got up, had a shower, had some cornflakes for breakfast, and cleaning day, so I cleaned the main toilet and me and my sister's bathroom, and then my boy helped mop and vacuum the hallways and the kitchen area, and then my boyfriend decided it would be a good idea to jump in the pool, even though it's like 9-10 degrees in there, but apparently it was refreshing. Woke him up, and for the last hour or so I've just been making these videos and editing my YouTube video that's hopefully going to come out tomorrow morning or this afternoon, depending how organised I am. And Callum's going to jump in the 9-degree pool. Aren't you, Cal? Nice and frosty. I'm currently making coffee here. Lunch spread. So I hope you guys enjoy that one, and basically for my overall thoughts and feelings about lockdown, I don't know, it's not what I expected, and because it was around the time that lots of people were like, oh my goodness, like I'd love to go on another lockdown for like a week or two, ha ha ha, and I know lots of people like my age or a bit older, lots of my friends who were like, oh, I'd just love to go in lockdown and like get away for a week, and I'm so sick of like the grind. And I get that, like I kind of wanted it too, to be honest. I kind of was like, I need a bit of a break, I just want some time away to just relax. But now that I'm in lockdown, I'm not enjoying it as much as what I thought I would be. I'm kind of broken out of a bit of a routine, which is why I've been like sleeping in so much and staying up really late, because I don't have any routine. So my goal for the end of this week is to get myself into a bit of a routine again, to be in bed and like asleep by 10, to get up around 8:39, to actually do at least 20 minutes of exercise a day, to put in some time into reading my book or doing some colouring, listening to music, not watching as much Netflix as well as a goal that I'm setting for myself, because as much as I enjoy watching Riverdale, I feel like there's better things I could do with my time, like work on my YouTube channel. And so I'm gonna try and focus my energy on this and be more positive, and just trying to get myself excited to actually have the time that I've been wanting to work on this project, because I've been putting it off for a while, because I've being like, oh, I'm so busy with work, and then I finally got into it last week, and then halfway through it there's the whole COVID thing, and now I'm like, look, this is my chance. I have heaps of free time now. I can work on my passion project, which is making this YouTube channel. I can upload more videos. I can film more stuff. And so what? I'm not going out and doing things, and I didn't get to have that Saturday and Sunday night off, and I didn't get to catch up with my friends, and I didn't get to go to the Victoria Uni open day. Like, that's just what happens, I guess. But you know, on the bright side, I still get a wage subsidy. I get 80% of my usual weekly pay come in tomorrow, and I've got a nice warm house, and I've got food, and got lovely pets and family there to support me. All my family, actually, I sent them the link, and they all, for my first video, and they all watched it and gave me feedback, and they all thought it was really good, and they're like, oh, I'm really impressed with this, and it was actually better than what I thought it would be. I actually didn't think it would take off as much as what it did, to be honest. Like, my goal was to get 3 or 5 subscribers, and I've got 8 now, I think. And then I was like, oh, you know, if I get 50 views, I'm happy with 50 views for my first video. And I'm now at 156 views, and it's only been up for 1 day. So that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty proud of myself for that one. So that just shows me that I can make good content, and that people are interested in the things that I'm talking about, and it's just given me more confidence to keep making videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me, and I really do appreciate the time you guys take to watch my videos, because I know they're not the quickest, some of them. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. And I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope you're all staying safe and having fun during lockdown.